Hello, hello. Halló. Na. Pénz.
Revelio.
Köszönöm a megosztást, Dudi. Ide megint pillangó kéne. Jó volt, köszönöm kérdésedet. Hosszú, szokásos. Csak nálam ilyen halk. Ja, oké, le volt halkítva a füles. Köszönöm Déva követést. Na. Anyádat ijesztegest. Jó. Azért. What the fuck? Kezdés. Úgyhogy mi a helyzet, srácok? Ott telt a napotok? Hogy vagytok? Meséljetek.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood?
Annyira nem esik le az állam, még mindig a grafikájától, de... Ennél feljebb már nem tudom tenni. Ez a rendelés, igen. 60 FPS. Ótra. Nem értem. Ezt még nem tudom feljebb tenni. Ja, mert a ray tracing ki van kapcsolva. Jó. Na, mi lesz hónap?
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's big. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Várjatok, most látom, itt valami vaj van a kamerámmal, bocsánat. De ezzel egy kicsit most majd meg... Nem, ez jó volt. Ezen kell állítanunk. Jó van, a székemet látjátok? Jó, oké. Bocsánat, csak... Zavartad a kis folt. Na. Srácok, megyünk YouTube-on is. 9 óra? Hú, az nem jó.
It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
Osztonozd a nézőket. Osztonozd. Beszélnem nem tudok, olyan fáradt vagyok. Ösztönözd a nézőket, hogy osszák meg az élő adásodat. Úgyhogy osszátok már meg az élő adást. Azt írták itt, hogy osztönözz.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here.
Szia, Dudi.
Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories when I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Protego! Revelio!
And there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Nem volt ilyen szemes láda. Most már ki tudom őket nyitni.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Ja, értem, aha. Jó.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Revelio!
My father said
There's something in there. I just
Szia, hello, hello.
Protego! Revelio!
Lebaszott egyet az egyik a másik.
Revelio!
you're this room from Pippin's, or did you pick it yourself?
Az mi az a?
Augustus Hill just wants you to buy something, though. He's always.
Accio!
And then look
Levioso!
you don't buy something.
Incendio!
Ah, be kell gyújtani. Jó, nem tudtam, mit kell vele csinálni. Nem sok minden, fáradt vagyok.
I'm avoiding alcohol.
Nem sokat.
Incendio! Accio! Levioso!
Jó messze van ez a csaj, bassz. Már egy hete futok. Tegnap valamikor 3-10 körül hagytuk abba.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there.
Hát sok
and I saw what
fárasztó
happened
is,
with
vagy
Rookwood and
fáradt is
Harlow
vagyok,
at the
nem
Three
aludtam.
Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see things from it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow was planning. I was thinking that
Cyberpunk-kal akartam játszani, csak
try
sajnos
to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
van vele egy kis baj, úgyhogy
I'm going
majd...
to watch and listen,
majd
find out
pénteken.
precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Na, ott vannak ládák, azokat ki kell lootolni.
What's going on here?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupor!
Found ya.
Accio!
Used to be treated in this manner.
Levioso!
You will pay for that. I'm a pork pie, man.
Hát...
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Hali-hali, frissítés van, csak hát 60 giga.
I'm not going anywhere.
Jó, hamar lenne, de most nem akartam vele.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Mi a fasz? Átütötte a varázslatomat.
Held out longer than I thought.
Kommenteket olvastam, aztán megbasztak. Ja, újra, bocsánat. Majd odafigyelünk most. Lefrissítettem már, csak az a baj a frissítéssel, hogy az összes fájlt átellenőrzi ilyenkor a Steam, aztán... Hát na, most nem akartam vele bajlódni. 4 óra lett volna, de akkor elalszok. Mondom, a faszom se szenved vele. Majd pénteken.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Bár.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
De miért baszol meg? Hát...
Should have stayed out of my way.
De miért nem bírom felemelni a Leviosa-val? Szia Norbi, hello, hello, hello. Hát lehet valami bugjavítás, jajaja. Tartsam levegőben az ellenfelet 10 másodpercig. Én ezt értem, de nem emeli fel. Ez egyes a Leviosa. Hát igen, az alvás az kell. Hát lehet azért is fáj a fejem, mert mostanában nem igazán vagyok kipihent. Minden tudó útmutató az új ellenség típusra bővült, az ellenségre érdemes információkat tudsz meg, mint például bizonyos falatokkal szembeni gyengeséget. Kurva anyád, na várjál, hol van ez a gyűjtemény? Gyűjtemény. Csukjás. Itt vagy? Nem. Ellenség. És most ez van. Anyádat. Ezek a... Ja, rá kell mennem. Ezek a boss a Rookwood legfürgébb ügynökei közé tartoznak, ellenfele pedig gyors egymás. Az igen erős taroló átkukat lehetetlen pajzsbűbájjal kivédeni, de ha megszakítod ezt a varázslatot egy nyisszantó bűbájjal, úgy megpörgeted őket, és elveszítik az átok felett irányítást, és helyetted valamely társukat találják el. Mi a faszom az a nyisszantó bűbáj? Várjál. Invitó. Igen. 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 Nekem nincsen nyisszantóm.
Come on, too afraid to fight back?
Expulsum.
Ha! You're easier to stop that break!
Leviosa!
Ennyi, megkurtuk.
Accio!
You little brat!
Okay.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. Close to Hogwarts.
Szia Henny, köszönöm a lájkokat.
You're right.
Bazd, de ebben a játékban annyit kell beszélgetni az elején, hogy mindjárt beállnyok tőle.
Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Best get moving on my research before they return.
Köszönöm a lájkokat.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell.
Nem lehetne elnyomni ezt a szart.
I thought that Merlin and King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe He created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. That? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Levioso.
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio. Merlin himself would be proud.
How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Persze,
I
beszélgetünk.
take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Okay.
I beseech you for some assistance.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley, of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Csalódás lenne visszakapni azt mondani. Volt egy kis fordítás.
It would mean so much to our family.
Grace, what was it you needed my help with?
I was hoping...
Ne, azt hittem be. Menjünk. És mivel merülök le? Hát igen, de az a baj, az nincs benne a könyv.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Ja, hogy nem én merülök le, hanem ő, értem. Sötét viselet. Bár az durva lett volna, hogyha én is lemerülhetek. Erdei varázslókalap, gyönyörűen néz ki. Égszínkék szegecskesztyű. Azonnal kesztyű, szegecskesztyű. És a családi asztró papa és az erőnyerő főzet. Van a HP. Nagyon jó, na. Itt vagyok, te picsa! Gyere, megkapod! De jó lett volna, hogyha lebírok merülni, azt tetszett volna, hogy én búvárkodom. Nem vonzás, olvasnád? Én a sima Harry Potter könyveket mind kiolvastam. Meg a Gyűrűk urát is. Eragon kötetet. Mi volt még? Angyalok és démonok. Nem tudok kimászni.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Megtaláltam és megtartom.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me.
Lehet
and
kellett
for my
volna,
family.
hogy kérek tőle.
You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again.
Jó
And I
van.
do hope you keep diving.
Pukkadj meg.
You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Inventory. Ez 15 támadást ad. A mostani meg 5-öt azon. Oké, ez felsz. 7-tel gyengébb. 7 mínusz, ez 10. Ez jó lesz. Ruha. Ez nincs meg a tulajdonsága. Jó. Ennyi. Ja, meg sapkát is, vagy kalapot. És időítem. 11. Jó lesz. Erősebbek vagyunk, az a lényeg. Vannak ládák, ezeket kinyitogatom. Az már most tuti. Nem gyújsz be. Yeah.
Revelio.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Csavarodó, nem tudom mi volt az. Erőnyerőfőzet, az nagyon jó, hogy van. Van benne a házba. Ezt nem tudom kinyitni.
Revelio.
Van még ott is kinnincsen. Hó, azon nincsen zár. Az mi az?
Protego. Revelio.
Protégózza, aha.
Accio. Levioso.
Nem lehet? Csak így? Jó. Oké.
Revelio.
Ott van egy zsák. De hol? Kívül? Ez kívül van? Ugye ezt megnézem. Ott van bent, basz.
Protego. Revelio.
Revelio. Itt is van egy nagy láda. Kék 4 szemes szemüveg. Mi az a 4 szemes szemüveg? Az milyen? Ez az. Gömbölded arany. Bocsánat.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Piócalé. Hogy el tud... ilyen nem van már. Ezt eladjuk.
I'll have no trouble selling this.
Ezt
Thank you.
is. Ja, az rajtam van. Jó. Veszünk ilyen fűzetből.
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
Ez mindig jó. Oké. Többi nem kell most.
I hope to see you again someday.
Várjál. Van maszk. 11 védelem. Azonnal maszk. Talár. Oldani ide pacekhe. Gömbölyed arany, pálca markolat. Csavart. Ez is jól néz ki. Még gondolom, de dildó. Ez jó lesz. Ez így patika. Sál. Az is jó. Támadás plusz 13. Kicsit tuningoltunk a karakteren. Most már olyat basz. Öröm nézni. Ja igen, ezek a... ezek. Jó. Na. Jó.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not an answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better
Kereket oldott szekerek. Jó lenne, hogyha lenne seprűm vagy ilyesmim.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin
Nem kéne
banker
itt
at Gringotts,
rohangálnom,
I
mint
shouldn't be
valami
surprised at what happened to Arm.
idióta. Hoppa, kis pénz.
Protego.
De.
Revelio.
Revelio. Az mi az? Pók?
Levioso.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Pók volt. Aha. Talán most már majd beindul.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Itt is van egy. Gyere.
Levioso. Accio.
Patika.
An encampment. This must be it. At Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso.
I shall avenge you.
Azaz.
How many of you are there?
Levioso.
I wanted a challenge.
Nagyon durván sebeznek amúgy. Tehát nem sok ütést bírok úgymond kiállni.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Na mindegy.
How many of you are there?
Ezt se értettem most, hogy...
Levioso. Incendio.
You won't get away with that.
Levioso. Incendio.
Could it be?
Was that your best? Oh,
Accio.
that was meant for me.
Levioso.
Prepare to surrender now. Oh, this'll be losing your stride. A miss.
Kurva anyára. Azt hittem, mi?
No! I will make you pay. Huh?
Levioso.
I'll kill you when
Accio.
I get down. You won't get away with that. An utterly
Levioso.
pitiful display.
Accio.
A kurva anyádat.
That was pitiful.
Incendio.
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards.
Remek. Majdnem megbaszott 3 törpe. Ez mi? Nem tudom, mi volt ez a lebegő valami. Igen, és most mit kell csinálnom?
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
Ha nem Lumos kell, akkor mi? Ha nem Lumos.
Revelio.
Té, bocsánat. Reparo?
Reparo.
Nem reparo. Lumos, ez nem jó, nem jó, nem jó. Azt én lehet, hogy nem bírom.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Levioso.
Várjál.
Accio.
Aha! Megvan. 200 IQ. Ja, értem Zolika, értem. Jó. Ezt még nem bírom kinyitni. Hogy ezt is így...
Accio.
Ez az. Elegáns iskolai fiszelfaszom. Hé.
Incendio.
Jaj, nem ezt akartam.
Revelio.
Jó. Még valami esetleg itt? Ah, ott fent. Loot nélkül nem megyünk tovább. Se tovább.
Incendio. Revelio.
Ezt akkor mindig mellé nyomok a dolgok. És az mi? Az oda? Aha.
Accio.
Kettes. És ebből is 3-nak kell lennie?
Incendio.
Begyújtottuk. Ha.
Revelio.
Revelio. Valami esetleg a közelbe. Itt van egy láda. Ott van ki még egy. Menjél már te bagosszal. Nem tudnak kapaszkodni abba. Gyönyörű. Revelio, ott vannak.
Incendio. Accio.
Na most mi van?
Incendio.
Az a...
Accio.
Ki kellett gyújtanom, bazd meg. Okay.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Remek. Köszönöm Tomi az ajándékot. És hello, szia. Váratlanul ért.
Cursed fiends.
Ja, tényleg nézegetnem kell közben az utcaimat, mert ha... Faszom. 10-es szintenek kell lennem, vagy az élevel az árva? Ja igen, mert még csak 9-es vagyok. Ott micsoda, azt a kurva, hát? Jó, hogy ezt tudom fejleszteni például, és hogyan? Na mindegy, majd rájövünk arra is egyszer. Na. What?
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading.
Azt nem mondta, hogy a holmja is rajta van. Csak annyit, hogy a szekér jön haza.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
I'm not sure that's worthy of a painting.
You'd be surprised at how art can touch people. I think it's well worthy. Thank you again for all of your help.
Jó. Haladjunk tovább ezzel a szarral.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Nem lehet innen gyors utazni. Roxford térképe és oké.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio. Accio.
Nem ez kell. Hát jól, csak nem tudom, mit kell csinálni.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Accio.
Próbálok rájönni, hogy miért tökömet kellene csinálnom ez a szarral. Igen.
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Nem tudom. Nem bírok rájönni, hogy ezzel miért tökömet kell csinálni, na mindegy, menjünk tovább, majd egyszer. Ja, nem néztem a térképet, de nem lesz felmenni. Bocsánat, kicsit
What do you have in store for me this time?
elgondolkoztam, hogy ezzel kellett volna? És azon gondolkoztam, hogy Istenem, ott a golyó, bassza meg. Aha.
Accio.
Gyere golyó! Nem hallottad, hogy Aki jó van?
Levioso. Incendio.
Na végre. Na olyan bele találok? Nem talált. Oké, most már megvan. A kurva anyád!
Accio.
Na, ez is megvan. Jó. Menjünk vissza. Az a baj, az nem ad semmit. Nem erre. Meddig leszek? Nem sokáig ma. Nem tudom, hogy este még lesz a játék, de ez még egy olyan fél óra. Körülbelül. Ez most rövid live lesz, mert fáradt is vagyok, meg most úgy szarul is vagyok. Kicsit megfertőzött a feleségem, lehet aztán úgy. Gyilkos férfinál tába szenvedek. Nem ezt akartam. Létre van még egy jel, amit fel tudtunk írni. Most hát egy gyors utazás, tehát vissza tudok teleportálni. Remek.
Revelio.
Jól láttam. Ez komoly.
Reparo.
Szóval dudál tovább, vagy dúdol tovább. Próbáltam volna, hát összebírom rakni. De nem. Hát ez komoly. Szia Cötti, harmadszorra beengedte, ez a Szenilla azt mondja. Minden jó. Bőrvaráskala, nézzük, hogy az mit tud ő. Nem, ez jobb. Ez a bőr, ez jobb. Jól láttam, hogy jobb? Ugye jobb hát. Védelem 19. Van itt is egy? Azt a kurva. Ajtóból ajtóba, gyerekek. Az anyámat.
Revelio.
Revelio. Most kéne neked bőrből, nem kalap. Haha. Ja, már levettem. Itt van, figyeld. Itt van a szopó állarc. Csak az gyengébb. Ez erősebb. Igaz, ennek van fejlesztése. De nem tudom, még nem tudom, hogyan kell. Majd rájövünk. Na. F küldetés. Nem a karakternek, hanem nekem. Jó lenne, jó lenne.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Igen, azzal. Vagy ilyen nem is rózsaszínnel, ilyen kis aranyos, ilyen világos lilával, tudod? Köszönöm szépen. Az a baj, érzem, hogy kezd egyre jobban bedugulni az orrom is, meg minden. Úgyhogy... Hát nem így terveztem.
Now then, Today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known
Ez
as
de
the
kicsik.
mandrake.
Szóval szenil a színe.
Accio.
Hogy el lett az in videóból Akio? Ezt nem tudom, vagy le vannak védve a helyes megnevezések?
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Várjál? Igen, ugye a mandragóra kihúzása. Hol vannak a fülvédők? Nem... A mandragórához kell a füles, nem? Hogy ne halljunk meg. Ja, be van dugva a fülük, jó van. Ott van a füles, a cucc. Reparo.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our...
Rock Sports. Ez nem a Rock Sportsban játszik, hanem Rock Sportsban.
I wonder if hippogriffs...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Nem hiszem, Csetti.
Let's see how to balance my staff.
Ma elvileg nem. Talán Valorant lesz majd, de nem.
Restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion.
9 perc múlva elkészül a boszorkány. Félnek a gyógynő levet az erőnyerő főzetet használják. Cserékürítések vissza. Jó, hadd nőjön.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
De miért áll így a karakterem, mind akit megruháztak?
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be sure. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good.
És ez végig itt fog mögöttem kóstolni?
Oh. Well, thank you.
Közben meg szedem itt fel a növényeket.
I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cat. Go on, grab a few of them. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it.
Minden begyűjtünk,
They'll do the
gyerekek.
rest.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
Nem lehet őket visszavenni?
But they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too.
Kutya bengéség alatt is.
You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Ja, hogy egyszer lerakom, és utána szétdullannak. Értem. Itt volt valami.
Revelio.
Aha. Hallottalak, rohadék. Na ide kell a... Nem az, véletlenül itt ledobtam. Ez. $500 piece. Jaj. Jó mély vagy.
Reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonfly gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Srácok, ha vissza akarjátok nézni a live-ot, akkor YouTube-on vissza tudjátok majd nézni még.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime.
Igen, mindjárt megyek már. Mára nem sok lesz. Mert van még egy kis más tennivalóm is. Megfáradt vagyok.
Plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the...
Na, meglettem 10-es, akkor most fel tudom venni elvileg a... ezt. Hú, ez 21 védelem. Az jó, meg... hol volt még? Nem, az marad. Valahol még volt egy... kesztyűnél? Nem. Ennél, ezt most vettem fel. Sisaknál. Nem. Picsába. Sá. Én emlékszem rosszul. Lehet, nem tudom. Úgy emlékeztem, hogy van fejlesztésem ott is.
Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
Wasn't that first year keeping one under her bed? I'm sure the prefects would have found one.
Persze megyek dolgozni holnap is, igen. Sajnos. De jó lenne, ha nem mennék. Hogy őszinte legyek. Rossz irányba jöttem? A faszomat nem is érdekelt volna. Hoppá.
Revelio.
Surely there was someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow
An aura badge on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's.
Na ez az utolsó küldim mára. Aztán... Ha úgy van, akkor nem kell menni dolgozni. Hát, de muszáj dolgozni, az nem válogathatok.
Hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Hát, de muszáj sajnos.
You never know when you might
Attól, hogy egy kicsit
need
csöpög az órom, meg vagyok
begin.
fázva, attól még nem maradhatok itthon, mert az sok pénz kiesés.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Adurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment you can find the ingredients you need in my
Minden
office.
nap lesz, csak hol
But in the
hosszabb, hol
future, you'll be
rövidebb.
expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be
Szavazzon
harvested from
ide,
the
hogy
plants
nem
you
megyek.
grow in your herbology class.
Hogy
and
nem
rare
mennék?
ones can be purchased.
Muszáj.
Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless
Holnap
Wiggenweld
4
potion
óra,
on
igen,
their
igen,
first
4-től
try.
6-ig.
Well done.
Meg vagyok fázva, Zoli.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say
Fejem.
permission to go
Meg
into his office?
náthás lettem. Nyomja a takony az agyamat. Ha.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy of
Gareth
potions, if I do
Weasley.
say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be there.
Revelio.
A well-prepared ritual wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Meg állatgyártás, attól félek én is.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Ja, most már tudok csinálni ilyen HP töltőt.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd.
Revelio.
Wait, it's not supposed to.
Egy, ja.
Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Újabb levonás a Gryffindortól.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed
Pótolhatatlan
rather
vagy,
busy
kösz
helping Mr.
szépen.
Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Na, ez is megvan.
My robes are going to reek from Gary's inspiration.
Revelio.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
This cannot possibly be. I really have made a mess of things.
Incendio.
Beatrice Green and Dog.
Ja, a várjálnak, megvan a képe. Nem is kell, mert nálam van az inventory-ban az szar. Vagy nem, az eszköztár, ugye? Igen, eszköztár, és itt van. Azt hiszem, nem. Hol volt az? Aha, itt van, jó. Nem lehetne ezt valahogy kirakni valami... Na mindegy, majd visszajövünk. Na, 21-nek kell lenni, van 11, meg az a bolha. És akkor 11 meg a bolha, és akkor... Jó. 11. Meg ez az 7. Ugye, igen, az 18, és akkor 3 kell, a 3 fejű sárkány. 3 fejű sárkány. Nem, várjál, nem, valamit itt elnéztem. Hol van a másik forgatható ilyen szarság?
Revelio.
Egy van csak. Várjál. Pók meg polip. A faszom nem izélek vele, le van fotózva sokkal gyorsan. Szóval 17-nek kell lennie, van a pók, meg a polip. 9, 14. Akkor 3, a 3-as, az pedig a 3 fejű. Mind a kettő, de hol tudom én azt belőni, mert én nem látok itt olyan szart. Mert ebben nincs benne. Kipróbáljuk egyesével, mert hiányzik a... Meg kéne lőnöm? Hiányzik egy forgató. Annélkül nem bírom megcsinálni, sajnos. Biztos, hogy megvan valahol, csak én nem találom. Na, elfutunk srácok a másik küldig, és akkor már ennyi volt a Harry Potter. Akkor akarom mondani, Dav Pottyer kalandja.
Revelio.
De éreztem, hogy meg kell nyomni.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Young friend. Igen. Olyan messze van, nagyon jó. Hát, mire visszaérsz, addigra már nem leszek itt. Valószínű, mert már csak futok, aztán ennyi. Jó lenne a repizé a... Várja, hol tudod gyors utazni? Várja, mert tudok. Tehát nekem mire kell elmennem? Itt még nem voltam. Dehogy nem. Ennyi, jó, a faszom. Na, aztán nem kell 600 métereket rohangálni.
Revelio.
Anyukára van. Akkor Mr. Ollivanderhez kell bejönnöm. No, srácok, innen fogjuk folytatni legközelebb, amikor játszunk, méghozzá jövő héten. Hogy mindenkinek köszönöm, hogy itt volt, srácok. Ez egy másfél órás kis rövid live volt most. Úgyhogy jó pihenés mindenkinek. Sziasztok, jók legyetek. De felülíratjuk. Így. Úgyhogy hello, hello. Üdv mindenkinek, jó éjszakát, jó pihenés előre is. Köszönöm, sziasztok.